am at Caliche Lakes Park, I think. It is a free place to camp. I'll get into more of that in a little bit. Again, it's raining a little bit. Hopefully the rain will go away. But I'm gonna set up my car the best I can and then go for a hike. So the bed setup is done. The car is ready for me to camp. I'll take out a little table and a chair when it's time to cook. Again, I'm gonna take you on a tour right now, and there's a porta potty or a pit toilet right over here. The lake is over here. It is right next to the freeway, which is I believe 90. Right now there's only one person here with me, so we'll see how that goes throughout the night. But time to go get our hike on. Now, I think this is actually a site where you can camp. There's a little bit of a road that you could back up in here. You know, probably a car can get in here. And I think over there is another small campsite with views of the lake. Now, there doesn't look like there's a lot of traditional hiking here. There is a road where you can't drive, but it looks like it's like mowed down a little bit so you can do a little bit of a hike. I'm going to try that first. I could try to get down to the water from here. We'll see how the other side works first, and then maybe I'll come back. It says no camping beyond this point, no vehicles, and it clearly looks like there have been some vehicles here. So unfortunately, there's not a lot of hiking around here, and this is certainly something that I love to do when I'm out and about. Yeah, there's a little bit. You can hike to the edge of the water. It'd be nice maybe if there was a trail all the way around the whole lake, but not a lot. So probably just going to try and go down to the other side, see that water, and then hike on back to the car, chill for a little while, do some dinner. Okay, so back on the other side, there looks like there's a little path here. We'll follow it for a little while, see how far down we get to the water. I think this is where I'm going to end it in terms of my hike for today. This clearly is a spot where people like to come drink and just kind of hang out. Hopefully that won't happen tonight. You know, the water is beautiful, so shout out to Mom. Love finding water. But I think this is it. This is it for the hike. Sorry guys, but I show you what I show you. So dinner's wrapped up. I'm just chilling, hanging. I hear the highway right over there, so I wonder what it's going to be like when I go to sleep. It is a little chilly, but it's not as cold as it has been since I've been out car camping this year. So it's time to go to sleep. It's starting to get a little bit darker out here. And I'm gonna watch a little YouTube, just chill. I have reception, so I can watch some YouTube this time, and then get a good night's sleep. So first night of boondocking seems to be going well. Hopefully it'll stay that way all night long. Good morning. The sleep was okay. You could hear the traffic or the highway. It dwindled after a certain while. And it rained overnight, so I had that sound as well. But you're in the middle of nowhere. I don't know how else to really compare. And I was the only one here at this Caliche Lakes location. So I think I'm just gonna make some coffee, pack up, head on back in. So Caliche Lakes is almost like a BLM situation. It is a free campsite. You can stay here up to about 15 days, and it's run by the Washington Fish and Wildlife Division. Now, this is a moderately rustic place for you to stay, again, up to 15 days. As you come in, there's a loop that takes you around the campsites. My guess is there are about 7 to 10 campsites, depending on how you park your vehicles up here. There's definitely a spot for maybe 2 or 3 RVs if you're here. They do have a pit toilet, which is nice, but it again is very rustic. How you can tell where you can park, there are some makeshift fire rings in certain locations, and that's kind of how you figure out where you can park. Now, Highway 90 is just right over here, and there's no question you can hear it. You can hear it a lot during the day and a little bit at night as well, but it's not too bad. Again, if you're in your car, if you're in your RV, you know, you're pretty isolated from it, so it is okay. The lake's absolutely beautiful. There were a couple of folks who came in last night when I first arrived and did some fishing, and they caught a couple of things. So there is fish in these lakes. If you get here late in the day while the sun is up, I think you're okay. If you get here at night, it is pretty treacherous. It is dark out here. There are no lights out here at all, so it'll be a little harder to set up. But again, for the most part, if you get here early enough in the day, I think you'll be fine. This location is open from October to April. April 4th is when it actually opens up, and this is a little after April, so I was able to come stay here and stay here for free. So that was kind of nice. Not a lot of hiking. I did as much hiking as I could, and I think I showed you that. So there's not a lot to do out here. I guess, again, if you're driving across country, you need a day or two to just crash and not do anything, I guess this would be a good place. During the summer months, when I was reading the website, I guess there is some place where you can launch a boat and get out into the lakes and do some fishing, so that's a possibility. But if you just wanted to like put up some chairs, watch the lakes, and just chill, you certainly could do that here as well. Now, Caliche Lakes is about 2 hours east of Seattle. It's right in between Pullman and Seattle if you were driving. I was coming from Pullman, so I was able to stop here, and it was about that 2 hour mark. Now it's another 2 hours back to Seattle. So kind of the midway point, without a doubt. So that's my look at Caliche Lakes. Again, not a bad spot to stop for overnight or just for a day or so. I think you'll like it. Who knows? It is definitely a little rustic. Hey, that's going to do it right now for me. Make sure you follow me all over social media at RVJEDEYE. And then, of course, you can follow me on my website at RVJEDEYE.com. Get out there, explore, try different things. This was a new experience for me. My first time kind of boondocking, and it turned out pretty well. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.